Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The strains of the national anthem of Colombia. Uzbekistan lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-lying defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think...
Shot, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Uzbekistan are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, easy pickings there. Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. They're urging. He's had a shot! Suarez. And it's Munoz. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Terrific effort! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Diaz. Suarez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. Cleared away. Lerma. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The pass has gone astray. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a key interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's James. That's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shomorodov. No goals as yet.
Colombia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nicely aimed pass. Mojica. Tries to pass it through. Mojica receives it in a wide position. But he's gone backward here. He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? Searching pass he's played there. But they've got it again. Suarez! Goal! Colombia! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Colombia have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Uzbekistan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's having a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Colombia have the chance to go the other way. But that has not gone well. Aims beyond the defence, and he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Colombia have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Oh, he's having a go! James Rodriguez. Suarez knocks it into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great vision. Can he latch on to this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Diaz. And the finish!
Diaz just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mojica. And Diaz. Turns back here, probably the best option. Some resolute defending there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now the breakaway. Oh, good-looking ball. 5 minutes till the break. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Mojica. Well, they could break here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nice touch. Diaz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Diaz. James Rodriguez. And he was alert to it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Nicked it back promptly. Tries one from range. It's a loose ball. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Uzbekistan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action.
Uzbekistan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now this could be a chance. Time and again they are repelled. Munoz, played out towards the right wing. And it's Munoz. Crosses it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance here to counter.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Diaz. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Shomorodov is onto this. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Mojica. Diaz. Mojica. Can he get on the end of this? Gets a good foot in there. Nice looking ball. Oh, the movement is slick. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Uzbekistan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Mojica. Mojica, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
So we've reached the hour mark. So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Gomez stood up well to him there. Shomorodov. And here's Diaz. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Can he finish? And a neat finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Colombia are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Diaz. Now that's well seen too. Dinks one through. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries a measured ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Shomorodov. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's a promising position. Mojica. He shifted it to the flank. Uzbekistan do have a chance to counter here. Gomez. So what can they make of this? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Diaz. Foot in. Diaz. Diaz. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Munoz gets it clear. So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think...
And a shot! Gomez. Munoz. And Gomez. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Munoz. Out for a throw. He's in a great position here. And that's played in low. That is a brilliant interception. Tries to dink it through. That has been knocked clear.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Shot a goal! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And a chance! And no mistake. And what a climax we have here! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Número 6.
Uzbekistan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, chance! And that's a sharp finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Gomez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he welcomes it in. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Suarez. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they can counter here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Driving forward. He is through here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Uzbekistan can take a lot from this. They were expected to be well beaten, but determination produced a very fair result.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, tenemos un niño perdido. Al padre de un niño con mochila verde se le solicita amablemente ponerse en contacto con miembros del personal.